the Happy Dance Lady. Y'all, welcome to my channel. Hey, y'all, what's up? It's your girl, B.T.Clarke. Welcoming y'all into this big old heart. If you like what you see, then Millie rock with me. Hit that bell at the bottom. Guess what? And subscribe for free so you can follow me on my weight loss journey. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hello there, family, and welcome to my channel. So today we're making chicken teriyaki salads with homemade low-carb ranch dressing. You heard correctly. So these are our ingredients that we're going to need. Do not worry. They will be in the comments section with accurate measurements. I got you guys, I promise. So first we're going to start out with 2 chicken breasts. You can wash yours if you want, or you can not wash it, but I wash mine and I pat it dry. Just make sure whatever you do, it's dry so that the sauce can stick to it because we're not going to marinate, okay? So first we're starting out with 2 tablespoons of low sodium teriyaki sauce from Food Lion. It's a Food Lion brand. And we're using a teaspoon of Walden Farms original syrup. Next, we're going to do 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning by Badia. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes now, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Now, if you don't like spice, you can absolutely take this part out. It will not make a difference. I promise you, it will still be good. Okay? And we're going to use 1 tablespoon of chives. Now, if you don't have chives in your home, you can use parsley. It will not make a difference, okay? So go ahead and give this a good mix. It will be kind of pasty. So what I did was I added a half teaspoon of water. Anything I can do to exclude oil, I do it, okay? In this case, we're doing that. Just to give it a little bit of body. No thickness or anything like that. Just make it a little bit looser, okay? And then what we're going to do after we finish mixing this really well, we're going to go ahead and put it on our chicken breast. Bottom and top. Make sure it's all over there, okay? Don't worry. It's going to be totally fine. Just go ahead and put it on the back and put it in the air fryer when you're done. On 275 for 15 minutes, it will still be juicy. Now to our ranch dressing. This part is not as extreme as you think. It's really easy, really simple. So we're starting out with 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Make sure, guys, that it's heavy whipping cream. Okay? Here it is right here. Now to this, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of white salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt as well if you want, okay? We're going to use 1 tablespoon of chives. And what we're going to do is I have some fresh dill. I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to chop up my dill. Chop up your dill as fine as you can, okay? And let me tell you, oh my gosh, this dill smells so darn good. I just love the way it smells and I love the way it tastes. It gives the ranch dressing a little bit of oomph, if you know what that is, oomph. Alright, so you're going to chop this up really fine. You can actually, you don't even have to do it as fine as I'm doing it, but it's up to you. I just like the flavor when it bursts out of the dill. It smells so good and it tastes so wonderful. And listen to me when I tell you this. This is one of the best ranch dressings you will ever taste. It's low carb, so that means that it's guilt-free, honey, okay? Go ahead and give this a good mix, all right? Make sure you incorporate it well. Mix it well. I don't care how long it takes. Make sure it's mixed well. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to add half a cup of Greek yogurt and half cup sour cream, okay? So I put those 2 in the same thing together. No worries. It's still fine. So go ahead and give this a good mix. Now, here's the thing. You can either set this to the side and let it thicken up, Or if you don't feel like waiting, you can take your cake mixer and mix this really well. Beat it until it's a little bit thick. Do not make it super thick like cream cheese thick, but you can let it sit to the side, okay, and let this thicken up. Set it in a refrigerator until you're ready to use it. All right, now we're going to start on our salad. So right here I have a couple bushels of romaine lettuce. I had to clean some of it up. I bought it a few days ago, but you know it gets brown really fast, so I had to take some of the brown out of it. But don't worry, it doesn't make a difference. Go ahead and cut this up as fine as you can get it. It doesn't have to be super fine at all, but just cut it so where it can fit in a jar, okay? So I'm gonna chop this up a little bit more, and do like cubes. So you just chop it, and make sure it can fit in your jar. That's all you need to do. All right. We also have some fresh spinach leaves that we're going to cut as well. So a lot of people like to use their spinach leaves. They like them whole, which I usually do. But since we're putting it in a jar, we're going to go ahead and chop this up really well as well. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm making 3 salad jars, mason jars I got from the Dollar Tree. You don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money. Just go on over to Dollar Tree. It went from $1 to $1.25, but it's all good. That's still good. And these were the only jars that they had, so I got those. Usually I have the open face jars where they're a little bit wider at the top. But I got these so that for my video purposes and also for my prep purposes. So I'm prepping for 3 days worth of lunch salad. So it's only 3 salads in a jar. So right here we have our red bell pepper and our yellow bell pepper. Now, I didn't use green bell pepper because I love the taste of the red bell pepper. It's sweet and it gives it a good balance. The yellow bell pepper as well, but it's also a little bit tart, if that makes sense. So the balances together, it's amazing. So while I'm cutting this, I am looking at the air fryer. The chicken is smelling so darn good. I promise you, the flavors are robust. They're gonna burst, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, this is her salad. This tastes like a 5-star meal." No exaggeration, I promise. No exaggeration. So I'm cutting this up, and I'm also going to go ahead and cut up some black olives. So we're taking whole black olives that are pitted, no pits in them, and we're going to cut them in half. Each black olive, listen to me when I tell you, I absolutely love black olives. They are actually one of my favorites. I have them in almost every salad that I have, every salad that I make. I put black olives in them. Now, in this one, I usually do boiled eggs. I usually do cucumbers, and I usually do avocado, which you saw at the beginning with the with the ingredients. But I decided to take the avocado out because I don't want my avocado to be brown. So I would have my avocado on the side with each salad. Okay. So these are the olives that I'm that I'm cutting in half. Each one, so it's going to take a little bit of time. But as I was saying, I usually do these, usually add the rest of those things to my salad. But this one, I decided to do something a teeny weensy bit different. I decided to add some jalapeno crisp. You heard me. I said jalapeno crisp. They are so good, y'all. And again, if you do not like spice, it's just a teeny bit spicy, but if you do not like spice, you can go ahead and throw that on out and then add the avocado and the cucumber. But if you like a little bit of spice and you're okay with it, I say go ahead and add it. YOLO! You only live once. Until the afterlife. But you know what I mean. Go ahead and keep cutting your olives up in half and making sure that you have enough for 3 jars. And listen to me when I tell you, you will enjoy this so much. Here it is, guys. All right. Now, I'm going to add the jalapeno crisp to the cutting board as well. Just so you guys see how they are, see how they look. You can also get these from Dollar Tree for $1. It's a nice big size bag for $1. They're probably on the aisles. You wouldn't find them in the refrigerator section or anything like that. Walmart may have them as well. Food Line may have them as well, but in your local grocery store may have them as well. So here's the finished product of our salad, the meat of our salad, I guess I shall say. And there it is. So right now I'm going to take out the chicken, and here's the chicken. It's juicy, it's moist, and I like the glaze on top of it. So what I'm going to do is, you might not see this part because it's taking a little bit of time. So I went ahead and I cut it up in cubes, as small as you can get them or as big as you want them. And then I'm going to build our salad. You ready? So I start off with some ranch dressing. Now you can put as little as you want or as much as you want. Remember, it is guilt-free. It's not that extreme. I promise. You will be fine. Excuse the mess as I am building our jar. So I'm starting out with our ranch dressing and then our peppers. And then I'm going to add our black olives here. Okay, you will see my lettuce go all over the place, but hey, it's all good. We're gonna clean up afterwards. That's why I got the paper towel down there, so it can just be a fold and throw away mess. Okay, then I am adding my jalapeno crisp. You can also add habanero peppers to this if you want, if you like spice. I'm adding my romaine lettuce first, before the spinach, in each jar, and then I'm gonna add my spinach leaves to the top of this, to each jar. And then we're gonna add our teriyaki chicken to it. Okay, add your teriyaki chicken. Make sure you try to do it as evenly as possible, so you can have a good amount each day you eat your salad. We're not doing complete measurements or anything like that, but I know in my head what we're gonna do. So I'll make sure I put that in the comments. And here we go. We are finished, guys. This is our salad. Yay! Enjoy.